morning, Stitch Roadies. Well, have we got a little treat for you today? At the end of my little conversational part of this podcast is a little trip to Acorns and Threads. I kind of wanted to show you some of the new things in that have been arriving in the shop, and it was our Cluckers gathering. It sounds so funny to say that. Yeah, we're a bunch of Cluckers, and we were meeting at the Annex, which is this fabulous space that Janine created for Stitchers to come meet up and to have classes. And it's going to be decorated because she has so many samples to hang in there. It's I mean, the space is just awesome and bright and inviting. My stomach is growling. But I did want to show you a little bit of in the shop, so you want to, after I'm done talking, you're going to want to still stay on here and take a look at some of the new things. So what have I been up to? I've been busy. I have been busy. After having come back from over on the other side of the mountain to Sisters, I kind of I remember back in the day when my parents were sailing, there was another couple with a sailboat, and they had a baby, and they had like a little hammock on a gimbal, so that as the sailboat rocked, the gimbal rocked, and it rocked the baby. Well, I feel like I'm re-gimbaling my life. Not only was my visit to Linda in the last video such an awesomely inspiring visit for me, it made me come back and just I'm just so invigorated. And this week in the greater Portland area, it is going to be in the 90s all week, so it is great to kind of spend some indoor time stitching and looking out the window at the beautiful scenery. I have been working on my fat quarter stitch along, and I have really been enjoying the hashtag Love My Stitch SAL, which I started, and I'll put the hashtags down in the description box. It's so fun for me to see the wide variety of things that we are all stitching in our individual Love My Stitch SAL. But this one is from Pat. Oh, my earring just fell off. This one is the one I chose to do. I'm very careful when I am offered an opportunity to stitch along with someone that it's really something that I'm going to love. And I knew that there's going to be a way for me to maybe personalize this for my grandsons. So I chose the letters to Santa. And I did not use the chalkboard fabric. I chose Night Sky, and I just love it. So the border is labor intensive in terms of, that it's just continuous, but I absolutely love it. So I have been approaching it as stitching each step with a little bit of the border. So every Friday comes out the next step, and you can still jump on board to this stitch. But isn't it just the sweetest thing? And the Fat Quarter Shop has just been so sweet. So they're offering, if you're interested, a $35 gift card if you leave in the comments and you join the Fat Quarter Shop Instagram and their podcasts, and also subscribe to this one. you can be in the running for a $35 gift card from the Fat Quarter Shop. And I am just going to leave it open to whoever leaves a comment. You don't have to try to figure out a word, because this is going to be, there are so many fun things, and one of the future stitch-alongs that I'm going to do kind of combines, it starts in August, and it kind of combines my love of quilting and my love of cross stitch, and I can't wait to share it with you. So if you're interested, just leave a comment about anything in the description box below. I use the called for fancy floss on this. Yeah, it's a sweet one. It is a sweet one. The other project that I've been working on is one I'm doing for my sister. She has a birthday coming up in a few months, so I have a little bit of time, but I just really loved this Dr. Maya Angelou quote. And this pattern was designed and stitched by Christy Bernstein, Salty Stitcher Designs, and I will put this in the drop down box also. I chose a fabric that I had in my stash from Stitchville, USA, and it is called Star Sapphire. It's a very, very sweet light green. But here I am. And truly, I would not be as far along as I am in any of these without my Morgan hoop, which I got from the Cotton Harvest. I am sold on that Morgan hoop. I cannot tell you how happy I am with it. So I'm using the Morgan hoop on pretty much everything. I keep moving them around. I do have an FFO, and that is the project that I worked on while I was over in Sisters, and I found the sweetest little hoop at the craft store that kind of helped it along, and here it is. Is that not just adorable? It's for my daughter-in-law, and what I did was I just mounted the piece in the hoop. This is an actual cross-stitch hoop, and then I cut out a piece of felt to glue to the back. But what I did was I thought, well, I don't want the felt to collapse, and I don't want a shadow to show through, so I put polyfill stuffing in the inside this hoop before I glued this on. Yeah, and it works perfect. Sometimes I just am amazed at the creative genius. Now, I might not be the first one that's ever thought to do that, but I just thought, wow, okay, this is going to work. So when I put the polyfill and kind of got it all patted down in there, and then I put the glue around the edge and put the piece of felt on, then I put a book on top, a heavy book on till it dried, and now it's just adorable. Turned out great, if I do say so myself. Well, when I got to Acorns and Threads, I had mail, because I have a mailbox there, and I had, thank you Kathleen, I had a gift card waiting for me, which meant I had to shop, and Kathleen was in my Friday sit and stitch over in Sisters, and it was just such a treat, because I was, you know, should I do some retail therapy or shouldn't I? And then there was a gift card. How could I not? I also had talked to Elaine about, she had posted online a stitch that she was doing, and I just I thought it was so sweet. And I told her, I said, I'm going to have to find that chart. And she's offered to send it to me. Because I have, my sister's grandson is like one of those all-star baseball players, like, you know, Little League superstar. And when I saw this, I thought it was so sweet, and I just would really love to stitch it up for him. And she included a little charm in there. Oh. So thank you, Elaine. It's going to be started sooner than later, so, which is really funny because at the Cluckers Meetup, Stitchy Witch 42, Audrey, was saying she gets nervous when she has over 7 whips going. And then she was kind of rude. She asked me how many I had. Well, I just refused to give her an answer. Because it's way more than 7. It's way more than 7. But I bought the coupon book, you know, in September. Usually you pay attention to, you want to sign up for the newsletter for Acorns and Threads, because in September you can purchase a coupon book that's like good for the whole year. Every month it's a different discount. And this month was 20% off of fabric. Well, fudge. I had to get me some fabric. And I just really loved this Belfast 32 count Belfast linen vintage smoky white. Love that smoky white. You know, it's got that, yeah, you can kind of see the smoke in there. So I did get that. Then I was helping Janine open mail because even though the shop was closed, the mailman came with boxes, and I was like, we gotta open and see what's in there. And sure enough, there was stuff I needed. This is the Cottage Gardens latest release, and it's stunning. It's stunning. The Barn Owl. Isn't he absolutely gorgeous? Yeah, so I got the threads. This will be a future start. Also the Halloween cross stitch. 2022 special edition. And this one here sold me. Love that. Love, love, love that. But as with all of these Halloween editions, there were, wouldn't this be a funny wedding gift? Look at this. Look at this one. I mean, that would be so fun as a wedding stitch. But I really loved this one too. And that's the thing. These magazines have a ton of fun stitches. So I definitely, and Janine has a pile, but they're going fast. Let me tell you, I mean, we had to get them. Cluckers all had to walk out with one. And the thing I love about these magazines is they always have an illustration in the back about specialty stitches. Oh, this one is. So definitely want to call Janine about that one. But my favorite purchase of the day. Thank you, Kathleen, for enabling me. I went way over my gift card. Was a new book that came in, and it is Simone's Small. And the thing about it is it's a booklet, and it feels good. It's like it's just a feel good stitch, and it's Dutch and English. But the main reason I bought it was not only that is there something, every little stitch is so awesome, is because I know that Jolene is going to be doing a Biscorno class at Acorns and Threads, and I want to take that class. Although my stitching pillow is basically a Biscorno, it's big, and you know, I just want to take a class on stitching a Biscorno, excuse me, with cross stitch. And this is the one I want to do. But the book is filled with all kinds of smalls, and it's an awesome book. I mean, it is just an awesome book. So I bought some of the floss, because it takes all kinds of different counts for the different designs, but the cherry cobbler was the predominant thread, so I just bought a couple skeins of that to get started. I just love this. So this book just came in at Acorns and Threads. Simone's Smalls. So I did some retail therapy. I did do that. And you will see also a fantastic finish by Corey. And Corey's the one who makes the project bags that are exclusive to Acorns and Threads. If you walk in the front door, there's just piles of these gorgeous project bags. And she does such a fantastic job with them that you can't even walk past without picking one up. And I kind of like this. I have all the different sizes, but that small one is a really sweet size to carry, like a ornament, a stitch to group where you're not having to take something big. And well, Corey did the finish on the Cottage Garden Fox. It was really hard to get a picture of it without the glare, but I'm here to tell you, she did an amazing job. It's a shadow box, and she built this whole wooded feel to the inside of it, with branches and mushrooms and acorns. It's absolutely stunning. It is truly the most spectacular finish I have ever seen. And so it's there at Acorns and Threads, and hopefully the photos come out here when G edits, because you know I was in charge of the video camera that day. Anyway, chatter, chatter, chatter. Don't forget, if you're interested in the Fat Quarter gift shop gift card, they aren't giving their shop away. Boy, am I having word problems. Maybe I'm playing too much Wordle. Are you playing Wordle? Oh my gosh. Is that addicting or what? But if you're interested in the Fat Quarter gift card, all you have to do is leave a comment about anything. And I hope you will join me on the next Stitch Along that's starting in August. And we'll be stitching together. And don't forget the hashtags. I'll put them in the down low drop-down box. Talk to you later. Enjoy the rest of the video. I love you guys. Here's a whole bunch of new Crafty Cory Stitches bags. And, you know, I'm really taken by this size. This is a smaller size bag for just like a small project. But isn't that bag just gorgeous? These are so wonderful. And they're exclusive to Acorns and Threads. Here's the more standard size bags. Don't worry, be happy. Oh. It's just, there's such a variety. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? So there's a lot to see here. I'm going to just make my way over. I'm not going to do a full shop tour in terms of what I have done in the past. I really want to concentrate on some new things. And I took a photo of this, but I don't know if it came out, but I really want to show you this. Look at the framing of this piece. It's in a 3-dimensional box, and it's got acorns, mushrooms, pieces of wood. Oh, I'm telling you, this is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So I'm kind of looking at things I haven't seen before, like the salty mermaid. I'd like to be thought of as a salty mermaid. Oh, and here's that Live on Little. That exclusive has been released. Oh, look at this Siren's Tart. So cute. The new box. Oh. Claws. Soup of the day. How funny. Sold. Oh, soup of the day. Whiskey with ice cube croutons. That is hysterical. Oh, and here's a new Nora Corbett. Beautiful. Oh, a Halloween book. Halloween book 2022. And look at all the cute littles in here by Twin Peak Primitives. Oh, that Fright Night. Never mind the witch, beware the cat. The Witch's Kitchen. I think Audrey from Stitchy Witch needs to get that one. Let Freedom Ring. Oh, daffodils. Needle Delights Original. (2014 to 2021). Look at all those bands. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a sweet gift that would be. Thank you. Caring, sensitive, soothes, friendly, healer, calming, good listener, cheerful and kind. What a great stitch that would be to give to someone. Oh, oh my gosh. cardinal appears, it's a visitor from heaven. How gorgeous is that? Oh. My honey bee. You've got bees and gnomes. 4th of July. That's beautiful. Good to be home. Feels good to be home. I love how on these ones there's this stitching that looks like old wood. Oh, you know how we like turkeys. A gobble couple. Glory and Julius Gobblefree. Oh, here's a spool sampler. Vintage Housewives. A sampling of spring. Oh, here's a fox and rabbit. Oh, that's that gorgeous, gorgeous rose. I think I remember a Kindred Stitcher was doing that one. Jane Turnbull. Oh, here's another drum. Sarah's work. Stony Creek. Believe in Your Dreams. Oh, there's lots of fun new things in here. This is Colorful Birds. Oh, just stitching along. Red Work Sampler. Oh, that's gorgeous. Little Dove Designs. Oh, you could do those as individuals or all together. Modern Folk Embroidery. Below your arms, whenever you fee an object in necessity. There's a lot of Farm Girl. Peppermint Lane. And there's a whole bunch of little smalls. Val stuff, all kitted up. Oh, look at that peacock. Oh, so awesome. And of course, if you need any threads, yeah, we got threads here. And more threads. This is a cute one. Well, I think it's time for me to sit down and start stitching.